by now, it feels like the first presidential debate was years ago. So Donald Trump and Joe Biden took the stage, and Chris Wallace was the moderator. Honestly, the main sentiment after the debate was just, oof, that was ugly. And honestly,
wild.
It was a shit show. I mean, I was covering it on our socials for a week, and all I could keep thinking was literally like, what the fuck? Like, what's happening? It was just a lot of everyone talking over each other, and there was honestly no clear sense of what the candidates stood for, especially from Trump. And the most talked about moment of the night was when Chris Wallace asked Donald Trump to condemn white supremacy. Trump replied, quote, "Proud Boys, stand back and stand by." If you didn't know, because I didn't know, the Proud Boys is a far-right and neo-fascist organization that admits only men as members and engages in political violence.
I, like you, didn't know that what Proud Boys was. I just, like, maybe I'm stupid. I, like, assumed that they were just, like, he was just referring to people that supported him. And when he was just like, Proud Boys that support me, like, stand back. I didn't actually know this was, like, a thing. And then they went on their, like, Facebook or their social media and were like, thanks, President, like, we'll stand by. And, like, they were kind of, like, so happy that he said this. And it's just, like, and Chris Wallace had to ask him several times to answer the question. Several times. And that he just would go around in circles. And it's just, like, this debate was actually a clusterfuck of, like, a shit show. It was, like, a hot mess that is America.
Yeah.
And you're so right. Like, usually, whether you're for the candidates or not, like, coming out of the debate, you end up feeling like you learned something about their platform, about their beliefs, what they stand for. In this debate, you just came out confused, with anxiety, mad, frustrated, like, all the emotions except feeling like you learned something. And I think Trump was just going around in circles, doing all this thing, and just wasn't answering any questions. It was like the Trump show, whatever he said or whatever. And Biden was just like, this is everything Trump did wrong. Mm-hmm. Where it's like, I already know, like, people know. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, it was just a mess.
Oh, totally. I mean, like, I literally, and that's the thing, like, a lot of people were playing, like, drinking games and all that, and I'm like, yeah, like, at this point, like, that's all you can regard this as. You look at it as a shit show. Like, no one's looking at this as, like, okay, like, this is new, like, this is something we have to learn from, this is something we have to do as our, like, civic duty, like, to watch and consume it. But it's like, it was such a shit show. I mean, like, I don't remember watching anything before, like, the 2016 kind of all that. But even 2016, it was kind of intense, but I don't remember it being anything like this at all.
Yeah, I still remember, like, Trump kind of answering the question and, like, telling a little bit about his plan, and, like, Hillary just, like, also trying to put points about her plan. And yeah, like, and it's so different because now Trump's president, so he feels like entitled and like, oh, I can do whatever I want because I am president. So it was just crazy. But I will say this, I am really proud of the Gen Zers and millennials out there, at least the ones that I follow on Instagram or social media or whatever, because I have never seen so many people actively engaged in politics right now, and I have never seen so many people tweeting or talking about the debate. Like, I feel like before this election, a lot of my friends, granted they were like 19 or 18 at the time, like, they just didn't really care or watch the debate. So it just, like, made me proud to be like, even though the debate was a shit show, like, I'm so happy that so many people watched it and are encouraging people to watch. Like, that's great. That's all I can add.
Totally. I know, I totally agree, and I hope this is a reflection of November 3rd, what's to come.